Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a Let's Play of Pokemon Crystal. I am your host here, Tyrant King 10. From where last left off, we completed the Bellsprout Tower, we completed the first gym, and now we get to talk to the Professor's aide. Tyrant, long time no see. Yeah, already starting off with a fail. Professor Elm asked me to find you. He has another favor to ask. Would you take the Pokemon egg? Nah, but Professor Elm asked for you. Yeah, you big baby. God. We discovered that a Pokemon will not hatch until it grows in the egg. It also has to be with other active Pokemon to hatch. Tyrant, you're the only person we can rely on. Please call Professor Elm when that egg hatches. Alright, so I guess we should remember that for later. In the meantime, let us progress through the game. If you were to try to venture beyond this certain route without the first gym, this jerk of a guy will be like, "Hey, did you fight the first gym yet? I heard he's an amazing guy." Okay, now go back. Alright, who is our Pokemons of the day? It's a Rattata. Rattata indeed. Now, there are new Pokemon here. I'm going to try not to really skip too much, but I'm also not going to try and get random counters on purpose. But let's see what will happen. I think there's new Pokemon around here. There should be. Yeah, as I recall, there's one. So hopefully we'll find it out, and then we can actually cut off all these random counters. In the meantime, however, random battle. I haven't seen you around before, so you think you are pretty tough? I think I'm pretty tough. What do you think, Vampy? Do you think you're pretty tough? I think she's pretty tough. Maybe I can show you how tough she is. Sent out a Rattata, and of course, as you can very well observe, you see that there's an additional Pokeball in my party, except that it already has an X through it. That just means that's the egg. It no way can battle. Unless you feel like picking up the remains of what was inside that egg, then by all means, have scrambled Pokemon. Sounds delicious. You know, there is actually at one point I want to bring up a little bit. There are a lot of hidden text. Well, not really that hidden, but some text within the Pokedex is actually kind of really violent in a way. Oh, you stupid bat. I think even the first generation, I think it's in the first generation, where if you caught an Ekans, or an Ekans, whatever floats your boat. I think one of the descriptions for it, either in red, blue, or yellow, says that it hunts for Pidgey's eggs. And then there's a lot of other Pokemon that'll be like hunting prey and whatever. What other prey could they hunt other than other Pokemon? In the anime, has there been actual regular animals? I'm pretty sure there's been like a regular dog or whatever. And I'm pretty sure that some stupid kid or whatever actually mistaken that for real Pokemons. But there are dog Pokemon, so I guess I don't blame them entirely. I mean, you have a normal type Pokemon. So who's to say that that's not actually a real animal? It's just an animal that can actually just do a couple things. A level 7 Pidgey, that's actually not too bad, but whatevs. Listen, the Pokeball, a Repel, that's actually going to be kind of useful coming up somewhat soonish. Let's go ahead and give Totodile the level up, and let's go talk to this girl, because if I remember, she's going to give us her number. So, ladies and gentlemen, an Ekans? I didn't know you can find an Ekans here. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I did not know you can find an Ekans in here. Well, speak of the devil. Maybe I should have called him just to see if that information was true. Yeah, and you know. Pardon, battle? I'm on the phone. Oh, alright, but make it fast. No, I just wanted to... Okay, fine. I was just trying to be nosy. Why? Everybody else is being nosy. Every time when I walk past them, they get this huge exclamation point over their head, and I get very cautious about them, because I wonder what medical condition they're suffering to have something like that pop over the head. And then they babble on about some bizarre things, such as, "We shall duel our animals to the death." We shall enslave our animals to do our bidding, to fight for us for pennies, polka dollars, whatever way you want to interpret it. As a kid, I actually really thought that was pennies. No joke, I really did think that the money in this game was pennies. Whatevs. Anyways, Crocodile is a beast. He knocks down everybody and doesn't care. Yes! Now that's gonna be quite useful, especially coming up soon. Oh, I've got to relieve my anger. Yeah, go yell at your boyfriend. I was having a nice chat too. Oh, you're on a big journey to see the sights? Neat. Let's be friends. Can I have your phone number? I want to hear about everything you've seen. Alright. So that's number 1. Start racking them up, boys. Oh god, I'm just gonna stop right there. Oh, I almost ran right into you. That glance, it's intriguing. I'm pretty sure it was, even though I wasn't really looking at you. In fact, who would look at you? Look at you, your name's Roland. Who could take somebody serious when their name is Roland? I mean, really. I sure haven't. That's actually kind of bad. I'm sorry if there's any Rolands watching this. I apologize to the Roland Society. How can a Nidoran male be male? I think they took that out in the other generations. I also think that's kind of a mistake. Nidoran male. It's double the man. Oh god, it shot laser beams at me. Holy god, kill it. Kill it, Totodile, before it shoots the whoop. Okay, good. Whew. Alright, good. God, it starts with laser beams. I'm sorry, Roland. This is disappointing. Yeah, I thought the laser beams were going to do more too, but hey, you know. We all have high hopes for a lot of things, and then they turn out to be not quite that good. Hey, Hop-Hip, how you doing? Good? Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that whatever made your day has a great effect to your smile, because you are a happy Hop-Hip. You are indeed a happy Hop-Hip. My Pokemon? Freshly caught. Something odd about what he said. Freshly, you say that when you catch fish. And you know what happens to fish sometimes? They get eaten. I don't think you wouldn't eat a Poliwag, though. I'm not sure if that would taste, good. No, thank you. How's he faster than me? How's a Poliwag faster than me? We have a speed tie? That Poliwag must be very stupid. Unless that's the only attack move he has. Then critical hit? You kidding me? Get out of here! I approve freaking Poliwags. Now, there is well, should I spoil it? Do I ever fight one? At some point in time, I think I will, so I won't spoil it. If people who obviously play this game will obviously know what I'm talking about, but there was a Pokemon I really wanted, but I couldn't have because it had the restriction of trade, and I was very disappointed. But it's a good thing I skipped that on it because it turned out to be not that useful. I just wanted it to be. I wanted it because it looked freaking cool, guys. No, no, Totodile, no. Your eyes are still open, boy. I think. It's pathetic how you still spit out bubbles in my face. You're taking out 1 HP at a time. You seriously think you can win this? Totodile is waiting to slaughter you. That's knocking off 2 turns of sleep any day now. Knowing my luck, it's going to... You know what? It's always like this in big games. It's always... whenever you use Fury Swipes or anything that hits multiple times, you are always hitting 2s and the computers are always hitting 5s. With a critical hit somewhere along the way, too. And then when you do things like Hypnosis or anything like that, you miss constantly. Oh, don't even mention the computer Zubats. Splash? Well, that's a very unique way to say I failed. Yeah, whoa, you made me lose that fight. Okay, I didn't know I was fighting yourself, as in... okay, whatever. You mean the fishing frag. The fishing fight. You lost to a Magikarp! You lost to a Magikarp! What was his name? People label his name in the Hall of Shame. Seriously, you lost to a Magikarp. I'm shaking my head. I really am. It's like that time in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire when, what was it, the 50,000? I forgot what, how much money it was, the 500,000 or whatever? There was a guy who was, the question was which one of these wasn't a Pokemon. And he did the 50-50, and between the two was Jigglypuff and Frodo. And the other Pokemon were Pikachu and, I don't know what else. But the point is, isn't Jigglypuff nearly as famous as, Pikachu, along with Charmander? It's like, whenever it comes to mind with people who are not really familiar or, you know, kind of like parents or whatever, the first Pokemon that comes to mind is obviously Pikachu. And then the other two Pokemon that comes to my mind of what they're thinking about is something along the lines of Charmander and Jigglypuff. That's what I'm thinking. I could be completely wrong there. There could be also other Pokemon that people who aren't familiar or otherwise understand are uninterested familiarize themselves whenever the topic gets brought up. Not to doubt their knowledge about it, but, you know, that's what they're familiar with, because Pikachu has been made the mascot of the freaking franchise, and, to be quite frank, I really do not like Pikachu. Like, really. I'm usually not a bandwagoner, to tell you the guys. I would like to pick Pokemon that are underused. I usually do things that are underused. Sploosh! We got a splash and a sploosh. Oh, Mom's calling me. Hi, Tired. How are you? I found a useful item shopping, so I bought it with your money. Sorry. It's in your PC. You'll like it. Oh, Mom bought something with my money! My money! Ah, rage. So, anywho's, that was a very long and boring battle for level 15 Magikarp, so I apologize about that, but hey, at least I made that up with conversations ahoy. Can't really do anything about these trainer battles. I have definitely... I'm going to make an attempt to cut out all the unnecessary grinding sessions and random battles. And when it comes to trainer battles, I think I do want to leave these in because it demonstrates the full walkthrough. And if I purposely avoid these, then there's... Oh, wait. Do you have something other than Peck? Because I remember... Goldie. I don't think he does. It's probably too late anyways. Yeah, go ahead and keep using Peck. I always thought that... Ow! I always thought that was really cool of Golding to have. I don't know, I just find that to be like a flying move almost instantly on a Goldeen pretty useful. Because like if Goldeen were to fight a grass Pokemon, hey, you got instantly weakness. Titch, I tried to rush things. I certainly didn't. I don't know what your rush was all about. I'm certainly gonna rush from this feeling, yeah. Hey, what's up, guy? How would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke ale? For you right now, just $1 million. You want it? Sure. Titch, I thought kids these days were loaded. Now, I don't think it's actually possible to buy that at all. I don't think so whatsoever. And actually, here's a very interesting tidbit. You see that lonely little, dead end that we just passed by? I do not remember. Would you like to one of my rods? Sure. I will take the rod, thanks. I think the only Pokemon you can catch with that still is freaking Magikarp. Depending what day it is in the game, certain people will pop up. I think one person pops up in this corner. I think it's on Thursday. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comment and don't spam it. One comment is enough. I mean, I appreciate you guys, you know, letting me know what's true and what's not true. But you know, I think one or perhaps two comments about it is just enough. I mean, people will look through it and Hopefully they'll look through the comments before posting, but hey, YouTube, you know. But anyways, I think on Thursday, there's supposed to be a girl there that, gives you... Ooh, that's not good. I'm switching you out. Ow, 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 ow. No, don't run. That gives you an item that boosts up poison moves. So that's, I think that's one of... If you set your game to the right date, I think that's actually the earliest passive item boost that you can actually get in the game. Unfortunately, though, there's really not much of a choice of poison Pokemon unless you pick up that Ekans I just skipped by, that can take advantage of it, because we don't get any other poisonous Pokemon until later in the game, which is slightly kind of meh. I mean, like, back then I didn't really used to be into poisonous Pokemon whatsoever. I thought they were kind of trashy and whatever, but as the generations went on, I actually wanted to use poison Pokemon because, to me, I still think that they're kind of a little bit underused. They might be not overused at all in competitive plays or whatnot, but hey, you know, that's just me. It's a happy Hoppip, people! Oh my god, take it to IHOP, and it'll hop all over the place with its smile, and look at it, it's so happy. He's a very happy Hoppip. Alright, Totodile, it is your time to shine, my little friend. Because we are about to enter a place that Totodile is going to love. And actually, if things go correctly, we might see Totodile transform into something else. Actually, I take that back. I actually don't remember the exact levels in which guys evolve. You know what? I think it's Chikorita's family that has the normal level ups. I think it's Cyndaquil that evolves his first evolution at 14, but gets his final evolution at 34, I believe? And then Totodile gets his at 18, but then gets his final at 30. But then Chikorita has his at the regular starter setup that the previous three, the original 3 starter Pokemon had theirs. It's a slightly different gimmick, I guess. That just means that, well, I don't think it really makes much of a difference, but you know, that means that Cyndaquil, who will eventually evolve, but since I don't think we'll ever meet, well, I'm pretty sure there might be a trainer here too that'll have the evolutions of the other starters, so I'll just spoil it anyway. Cyndaquil evolves into Quilava. I think it doesn't really matter. At least you get your Quilava earlier, but that means you get your Typhlosion later. Then again, it's just 2 more levels. It's really not that much of a big deal. If you're really having problems grinding it out, you can always just mass murder the highest level of wild Pokemon you can. Or you can just do one of many strategies in the Pokemon universe is just to have one Pokemon just blaze through the entire game, which pretty much is your starter. Although that kind of is boring and kind of can hurt you in certain parts of the game. I think they fixed that issue of like one Pokemon rampaging throughout the adventure mode in Generation 3. I'm pretty darn well sure you can still do that in this generation with just Typhlosion or Chikorita's family or, you know, Totodile's family. I'm pretty sure you can do it. Although it's really not advised because once you get to the final part of the game, you're going to have to do the Elite Four. And, you know, sure, you have like a level 80 Pokemon or whatever, but he only has a certain amount of power points to his moves, and with Elixirs and Ethers, you're not going to have all the moves in the world to counter them. And you will have to fight through weakness. And that means like 5 to 6 Pokemon that are going to have that weakness. Another odd thing about Zubat, which I kind of remember from the strategy guide of Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, is that they actually made a note that Zubat has a duo type of Poison and Fly, but it doesn't have... Does it have any poison moves at all? I think it has poison sting. I can't be sure. But then no, Onyx. God, it still makes me go that crazy voice. And it was solved. Zubat's family gets a couple poison moves actually in Generation 3, and it continues to gain poison moves throughout the Pokemon's universe, because it needs to make up for the fact that it has no poison moves whatsoever. Still kind of strange to me how Zubat can be considered a poison, but I guess when they first thought about Zubat, I guess just flying wouldn't also suit Zubat anyways, I feel like I am going to cut it off here, and you know what, let's just battle this one guy and then we'll cut it off before having a Pokemon thrown in our face. And of course, it's the Zubats. It's always the Zubats. If it ain't the Rattatas, it's the Zubats. Oh, and do not get me started on the freaking tentacles. I mean, I've seen people complain and cry and kick and scream about Rattatas and Zubats, but are you kidding me? I think tentacles are worse. I hate tentacles. They're just all over the place. There's a freaking plague of them. A plague. Ugh. Was it this generation that introduced the ×4 damage multiplier? I think so. That means Rock and Ground are even more pathetic. Not that, I mean, I love Golem. I wanted Golem to be one of my party members when I very first started Pokemon. I thought he looked so freaking cool. But Rock and Ground share so many similar weaknesses, and because the ×4 multiplier weakness, it really isn't worth using them. And despite their high defense, it still kills them, pretty much. Unless you have a low attacking grass type, a low attack stat grass type Pokemon that's using a physical attack. Anyways, I will see you the next time. This is Tiger King 10, and Let's Play of Pokemon Crystal. The video is going to be in the description. I hope each one of you have a great day. Brr.